For 106 years, Colgate's varsity baseball program represented the university in America's pastime. Although it wasn't the most successful program, it was, along with football, one of the oldest athletic traditions on campus. In 1993, the university decided to cut the program. The news coming from a committee consisting of students, administration, and faculty stunned the team and student body alike. Suddenly these fields, which for over a century had held memories and competition, were rendered silent.
Initial student and team reaction was one of shock and anger. One former player described it as a scene reminiscent of getting news of the death of a loved one. Much of the anger was due to the absence of student and players' input for the future of the baseball program. They were left wondering why.
The administration and athletic director Mark Murphy said the main causes for cutting the program were scheduling concerns and questions of gender equity. Administration cited the new academic calendar, which moved the date of graduation to early May, as well as the Hamilton weather, which caused the team to miss classes and reschedule games. The team faced long road trips and doubleheaders every weekend as they tried to fill out their Patriot League schedule of the minimum 27 games required by the NCAA.
The gender equity concern was a result of questions regarding Title IX, requiring equal opportunity for women in sports. At the time, the university was appealing a court decision that determined that the school had violated Title IX by providing unequal funding to the women's club ice hockey team. The team had filed the lawsuit in 1992 in hopes of gaining varsity status. According to soccer and baseball coach at the time, Mike Doherty, with unequal numbers of male and female athletes, the school was concerned with proportions, not the number of teams. Even the soccer team had to limit its roster size to only 22 players. Cutting baseball would help balance the numbers and close the gap created by the large rosters from the football team. It also allowed the reallocation of funds to boost the women's programs.
Not explicitly mentioned was the fact that many of the baseball players were two-sport athletes. New coaching changes, specifically Ed Sweeney for football, created an atmosphere in which players were not allowed to do both. This depleted the team of much of its talent and numbers. Colgate's joining the Patriot League also increased the team's budget, travel time, and the competition. Trips to Ithaca, Niagara, and Rochester became trips to Navy, Bucknell, and Holy Cross. With Colgate unwilling to give scholarships or admission slots, the team suffered from a lack of talent. The record reflected this.
The players argued that it was unfair to cut baseball to simply make the numbers work. Why couldn't the administration add another women's team and avoid cutting baseball? The increase in the 1993 to 1994 athletic budget shows that this could have been possible. In the players' view, Title IX served to create opportunities for women, not eliminate them for men. They also pointed out that Colgate had a softball team subject to the same weather and scheduling issues, so why was baseball the only team under scrutiny? The team's argument and appeals fell on deaf ears. The university allowed the team to play through the 1996 season, but with the caveat that recruitment would end. With a steady loss of talent, the team grew less competitive and committed, until it finally ended in 1996. Captain Doug Hirshon recalled, "Everyone pretty much had checked out." Added fellow captain Jeff Tobin, "The program felt starved, like a zombie team."
All of these issues created a perfect storm that came to a head in 1993 with the cutting of the program. One former player described it as being at the right school at the wrong time.